toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago. And it's our point of view, so tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing, ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen, because we spittin' and sippin'. The Stezo Radio Show, 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 the Stezo Radio
Show. Alright, y'all, welcome back. This is kind of like a part 2. But welcome back to another episode of Stezo Radio. We continuing our talk about the infamous Derrick Jaxn. First part, we had the women on, talking they talk. And this part is going to be just the men, talking our talk. I got the homie Lee Vizzle in the house, and I got the homie Yella De La Player. Make sure y'all follow Yella De La Player on Instagram. It's spelled hat sound. Fellas, I know some of y'all, I know y'all caught a little bit of the live on Facebook. They was hating and cut that shit short. But what did you think about the women's take on the topic about Derrick Jaxn?
Well, what I heard, I would appreciate it if they had, held him a little more accountable. I think they kind of let him off easy. You know what I'm saying? Should have been more outrage, should have been more anger. Because I'm mad.
Okay. What about you, Yellow? What about you?
I stuck around for most of it. I give credit where credit's due. They made some statements that I didn't expect them to say. You know what I'm saying? However, they were a little lenient with somebody who pretty much led them astray.
Well, 2 out of 3 said they really didn't believe him from jump. You know, they said it was something about him. He just looked too perfect and, never showed his wife.
I think hindsight is 20/20, to tell you the truth. Alright, but when there were times when he would bring up topics, my problem with him was he brought up valid points and he also said valid things. But he was a shit starter, okay?
Right.
Shit starter for financial gain, and he fucked with various gentlemen, not quite like myself, but who ain't dealt with a question, Derrick Jaxn question in their relationship over the past 2 years, so over one of his topics, who hasn't had to answer one of those questions just on a hypothetical, and for me it's just like he deserved everything that he got, and if it gets worse, I don't feel bad for him at all, because not only the first part was one thing, but like the rest of the shit unraveling is just making it even worse. It's just like, I don't feel bad for him, not in the slide. It was funny at first, now that's just that.
Okay, let me interrupt real fast. Just for those who may be first-time listeners to the podcast, this is a part 2. You can check out the part 1. It's on the website, www.stezoradio.com. It's all over social media. Any platform that has podcasts, you can hear part 1 and 2. And the Derrick Jaxn topic, story is, he's a self-proclaimed relationship expert who gave advice mainly to women, solely to women, about how they can do better in their relationships and not to take shit from men who he looked at that wasn't shit. And one of the things he stood on was being faithful and not cheating, and how women should leave that man alone if he's cheating or not treating you right, because he's basically a piece of shit. Then it came out that he was a married man who had been cheating on his wife. So it was like the pot calling the kettle black. One of those situations. Just to catch anybody up who's not familiar with the whole story. You got something, Yellow?
That wasn't the pot calling the kettle black. That was the pot motherfucker acting like he wasn't a fucking kettle. Yeah, it wasn't judgment back then, but that motherfucker was who he was talking about. And he did a lot of damage, man. Not even in his personal life. He did a lot of damage for a lot of people's relationship. There's a lot of women who put a lot of stock into what he said and made moves that impacted not only a relationship but their life. And then he was dealing with life, and he just sitting up and he probably don't know what the hell going on.
Okay, he planted a lot of seeds of doubt where there was situations probably non-existent, but now you have people questioning, and it's both sides. I won't put it all on women questioning their relationship. I'm just sure they've done it more so than men, but I just think he stirred up a lot of shit, and he did it for his own game. I really would like to know what show it was that propelled him to get to the point where he called himself a self-proclaimed relationship coach, advisor. I don't know what the hell what it is he is. But, what got him to that point? What did it?
It had to be. It more than likely was all the confirmation that he was getting. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't know if it was episode 92. I want to watch episode 92 to see what it was he sold.
It was probably like one of those things where he was like, shit, I've been cheating this long and doing this shit this long, goddammit, I could just say anything at this point. You can try to, let me start a YouTube channel. If I can lie to him in real life, I can lie to him on the internet. They ain't gotta see my legs, they ain't gotta see where I'm from. They can just think I'm the perfect
dude. Like that. I don't think it started off like that. I think he was just he was doing his thing, and opportunity started knocking, and he wasn't strong enough to resist.
Yeah, I would agree.
You can't get into that type of thing. Like you can't get into social media and not think that women are coming, okay? And vice versa. A woman is out here promoting whatever product she's selling. It ain't some dude out there buying 10 of everything she put out just so he can get some attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how people don't at least account for things like that happen. So temptation might come. Hey, you guys, it's a businessman. Say, I'm gonna buy 3,000 units. I'm gonna put you on. Blah blah blah. And his whole angle was to draw. The same thing happened to Derrick. You probably counseling the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, because he didn't come out selling a product. Because usually they come out either they already got a name or an image, something like that, or a product to sell. It seemed like he just came out talking about men who mess over women. You know what I'm saying? That just mess over women. So it did, and then the products came. So I don't know what was it or what he did, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's clear his background wasn't checked, because I keep hearing from women I didn't even know he was married. You know what I'm saying? So
it didn't matter. It didn't matter. He was saying a bunch of shit. He was saying a bunch of shit that confirmed the bullshit that was going on. So just imagine, just consider this, and it ain't even imagine, because it's probably a lot of shit that really happened. Just imagine a chick that's sitting and she fucked up. Dude ain't getting along. She don't know why. She got her reasons to think why. But here go a video about Derrick Jaxn, who just so happened to be saying all the fucking standard fucking
men ain't shit.
The stock loaded goddamn lines that he ain't shit. He don't care about everything. Every instance was the man being wrong. So it didn't matter what. This chick just had started watching one video and be like, oh yeah, he right. Let me go look at another video. And then 4 or 5 videos down the line, he's saying what she feeling, because he said it all. He said it all, and he tried to make sure he fit every goddamn stereotype of a fucked up dude in most of the videos that he did. And eventually she come across a video that confirmed how she feels. Because a lot of times, and it just is what it is, a lot of times women don't need people around to kind of put 2 and 2 together in their head. You know what I'm saying? They'll sit there and think about what's going on, and then was and what he did and all this other shit. So it really helped that the nigga was a man sitting here saying all the things that they want to hear a man say. So I don't know. That's some predator shit to me.
Yeah, I say the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
And I guess that was my one thing I took from the episode earlier, like Levi said, and I need a little more outrage. Cause y'all think we not mad. It's me, and the fact of the matter is, we not mad. We basically sitting back like I told you so. Y'all should be like, cancel this nigga. Cause my thing is this.
Oh, they did. They said that, but they not saying it loud enough. That's all I'm saying. He's canceled. He's most definitely. They canceled him so bad. Like they going through all the receipts. Like he's got to file bankruptcy. It's like he's done. I think the wife really got out there to try to save what little she could. Like, hey, let me just help him do a little book promotion so we can get a coattail. Cause I don't want him to have shit when I come go for half of it. You know what I'm saying? Cause she's leaving him. It's over. It's a wrap.
I don't think she's going nowhere.
She got what's the shit when you fall in love with your captain?
No. 6 months.
That's what that shit look like, bro.
6 months.
You say 6 months?
6 months.
She ain't going nowhere.
He gonna put hands on.
She ain't going nowhere.
She gonna be hard headed because everything is exposed now. He gonna be upset and he gonna raise it again. Hey, Derrick Jaxn, it's gonna be the police call. He gonna be in the news again. It's gonna be the police. Yeah, I mean, he ain't gonna do nothing too bad. He's just gonna snatch up a little bit. His reputation will be further tarnished.
The way he was holding on that hand, goddamn it, he doesn't look at it. You can't exactly. So I'm just picturing his demise. That's all. I don't see her leaving him, man. I don't see her leaving him because now her image is in question. Now who she is as a woman is in question. That's why she got to leave him. No, she already. No family members is behind it. She's no pressure. It's gonna sound bad. I'ma say it. Fuck it, right? Regardless of the topic, regardless of regardless of the situation, when a black woman double down and fucking put her feet down and dig in, she ain't budging. Whether she right, whether she wrong, whether she indifferent. Dude, she gonna make her own video. She gonna do her own video, bro. That ain't got to do with him. That was fun.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think that was for him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. That wasn't for him. That was for her. That was for her image. That was for her to be the understand my man and he. That was the message of denial. She's in turmoil on the inside. Bro, she acknowledged that her body looks a bad look in that motherfucking video. She is doing just as much damage. Wait, how the fuck is she gonna acknowledge that shit with the shit she had on?
Right, I don't remember her acknowledging the body was a bad look.
Yes, sir. Go back and watch the video she did with the camouflage shirt on, and she was like, okay, this sweater, this is the armor of God. You see this bonnet, you see a bonnet. This is a crown of salvation.
Yeah,
that's because she tried to convince herself.
Yeah.
Okay, I told you that's a message of the night. That man he ain't bought her no clothes. I just talking shit, man. She got a track record of that shit. She got better looking pictures out there. So she's got to be doing this on purpose. She got to be trying to make him look worse or something. It's got to be a purpose behind this shit.
I think she's just not giving that energy no more. Yeah, she just not giving him energy no more. Like, fine, you want to do this video? Okay, fine. I'm finna look.
When we talk about a wife that you never even, that 90% of the people who know about this dude didn't even know existed. I'm in the 90%. Did not know the nigga had a wife at all. I've been asking for a long time, like, where is his woman? Like, he talk all this shit.
Yeah.
You can't talk this shit and not not be in a relationship. That was the first thing I was saying about this dude. I'm like, I think he got a girl or something, like a girlfriend or something, because he had a baby seat. Right. It took a long time for him to come ahead and cop to being with somebody, and he already knew the pressure was going. He knew what was gonna happen.
Hell yeah, he knew.
He knew what was gonna happen, and that shit just ended up going on with his link.
Like I said,
it ain't a new woman. It ain't like a woman that he just got with since he created fame. He been with her. That's basically his college sweetheart.
Yeah, let them tell it. But it also seemed to me like he been doing her wrong since she was his college sweetheart. I mean, he a football player. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the best.
Football team. He on the football team.
Yeah, but still, being on the team, get your ass. Come on now.
Right. Being well spoken, you can tell he run a lot of games just by how he speaks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know how he working it. It's like, damn, you ran the same game. And mind you, I was told that I have an MO. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand what it was to have an MO. I'm looking at this dude like, yeah, you got an MO. You got the whole script. You run the same.
Yes.
Every play, you run the same one. Yeah, you win it. You win it, right?
Toss right. Toss right.
But is he winning?
He was.
He was.
But it's and this is my favorite show right now. My favorite look right now, Hamilton. It's a line in Hamilton. And one of the songs is get repeated 3 times. Oceans rise and empires fall. The nigga was an empire. He was an unstoppable empire that just lost his way. That nigga lost his focus on his goal. He couldn't keep building his shit up. He started getting fucked. That nigga showed his chink in the armor. You fucked with the wrong side chick. Like you fucked with the wrong woman. You pissed off the wrong woman.
Well, first of all,
came back to bite you in that.
But first of all, you don't go out here with the "I'm finna leave" line. That's the worst line ever because they're waiting for you to leave.
Thank you.
You're giving them something to look forward to. You idiot.
And
that's the part where I'm pissed off about it. It's like you probably didn't have to go through all of that.
And it's a lot of guys that still do that to this day. They say they finna separate from their wife or they finna leave their wife.
Well, cause they do that to get a dime. You know what I'm saying? And they could be running through sixes all day long, but they want the dime. They got a lot of the dime. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm sorry. That's a unfair analogy, but it is the truth.
It's accurate as shit.
Hold on, fellas. I gotta play devil's advocate because I don't think so. I think some men be lying to themselves. Because, okay, think about this. If he came across that woman that he wanted, right? And she said, oh, it's fine. I don't care that you married. A lot of men be in their feelings like, what you mean you don't care? How many men you got like this then? You know what I'm saying? Because they want that woman to be just all worried about them, all under them.
I've heard of that. The married dude, he don't want his side chick to
right.
Nobody. Yeah, that's just hilarious.
That nigga's weird.
That's just hilarious to me.
That nigga's weird.
It's like that little kid. You know that little kid. He got his toys. He ain't touched that toy in months, but his cousin come over. His cousin playing with it. That's mine. You know what I'm saying?
No. Even worse. I was playing with that.
Yep.
That's on this thing.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? And then look at it. You can see that he's very manipulated. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I put him in that category. Because he could have had a bunch of females, like you said, 6s, 7s, 8s, probably 9s, because the game and his following was growing so good, he could have had a bunch of them lined up in different cities and states. You know what I'm saying? That would have kept their mouth shut.
Because these are the ones that came forward.
Yes.
Right. Can you imagine how many monsters it is that got their mouth shut? That's sworn to secrecy. That's never going to say nothing.
Well,
Are they actually loyal?
Well, now that's the thing. That's the thing. People from Atlanta was saying that. People from Atlanta was saying this ain't no secret in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
And there's my other theory. My last theory. She knew all along.
Yeah, I think so too.
She just ran that is out there. That's what it's about.
Yeah, I think so too.
Further than embarrassed by dragging the story out. You know what I mean? She tired of this shit.
Yep, because all we've heard is a woman knows their man. You know what I'm saying? And if he been carrying on like this for years.
Exactly. So tell me she don't know.
Right, to the point where he was comfortable to bring a woman back to their crib and then fly other women out? Come on now.
That's the part I don't understand. Like, yeah, that's pretty comfortable right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty comfortable. You gonna bring her to where your woman lays like, come on.
So she was a cookess? Is that the word?
A who?
Respect, a cookess.
I don't know what that is.
I know if she would. I don't know the terms of like. Cook is like a cup for a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, but here go another thing. Is it possible that they could have had some other shit going on, and she a church woman, so she don't want nobody to know that that's how she get out?
I was just finna say that shit, Levi.
Yeah.
That's why I was finna say that. I know where you're going. Just check this out. Because this has been the comparison the whole time with the Jada and Will situation, right? So you notice how when the story broke about Jada, the immediate excuse was they had an open relationship.
Right.
That was like the built-in excuse for why she did what she did is because they had an open relationship. But when the man is the one who cheated, the man who's the one who's the manipulator, this open relationship ain't been a possibility. Especially the image she put it on. Like
but at the same time, you cannot fathom a woman doing what she's doing and her man being okay with it. You know what I'm saying? That don't generally work like that.
Hey, when people doing their bedroom shit, it's used. The pastor and his first lady been married for 40 years. They ain't got 40.
And you know that old saying, a lot of women, grew up on a man can do what he do, just don't bring it home.
Yeah.
So.
Well, sure. I grew up in the wrong time. Not how I thought it was going to be at all.
Now the one thing I didn't like was, because I know this wasn't me. Men were not out here celebrating that he got caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? Men wasn't out here, and I know women gonna say, "Oh, you lying," but women, hear me when I say this. Men know bullshit men. Just like women always tell me that I can't tell when a girl is flirting with me. Men know bullshit men. And he was just so full of shit from jump that we really couldn't believe y'all was falling for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We really could, y'all really going for this.
It's like a woman falling in love with the dude with the lamest line. It's like, are you serious?
Yeah.
This where you at? Like, you want love that bad? Like, y'all want to listen to somebody that bad? Y'all want to listen to this motherfucker?
Just anybody saying anything that sound good to them or that line up with their idea.
Right.
But, I see how it worked. I just want to, it would be nice to know which episode it was that did it. I just, what it was some dealing with cheating, was it some kind of saving your relationship pep talk he gave that just propelled him to start every day? He got the staff. Everybody started listening to him. Like, somebody have a testimonial, like, I listened to this dumbass yesterday, and it worked.
I don't think it was, because one of the things the lady said was they like getting confirmation from men when it comes to learning about men. And I've heard that before. So I don't even know if it was an episode.
Wow. That's why I said it was a progressive thing. Like, he kind of came out the box with a game plan. And I ain't knocking him as you know what I'm saying, somebody who...
Y'all think he actually planned that shit out? Like,
Oh,
Not from Jump. No, not from Jump. I don't.
I'm saying this. We just came to understand that we ain't seen him with no other version or no other content before this.
I think he seen it working, and then he saw the reaction, and he doubled down. I don't think he came out the gate with that cape on just shitting on niggas. I don't think that, because it would have been too obvious. It would have been too obvious to women. You get what I'm saying?
Not necessarily.
No, it would have.
Because where is it though? There's no okay. So I use this example since Kevin Samuels would be like the polar opposite of Derrick Jaxn, right?
That nigga's gay.
Regardless of how you feel about it, I'll make another point. If he like Dave or whatever, that's his business. Because if you ask me, I thought Derrick Jaxn was gonna be the one he caught with a dude, or a white woman, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wasn't gonna be cheating with no other black women. But my thing is this: if you look at his content now, his content is geared to telling women the truth, and they don't like that shit. They react to him real like he bashing women, he doing all this other shit. But his message ain't always been that. Kevin Samuels just started talking directly to women maybe like in the last year and a half. If you go back and look at his content, all his content was directed to how men can improve themselves. It went down to how they dress. He had a video. I watched the video. It's like how to apply cologne.
But that's what but that's what I mean. He struck a nerve with the woman thing, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Derrick Jaxn started out like this. I think he started out with the uplifting of women, but when he saw striking the nerve for downing men was bringing more women, he just rode that wave.
Yeah. I don't know. I ain't seen nothing else. That's my thing. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have any. He don't have any other content. Like I'll be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You click on one video, you'll get it. That's how I seen like the old Kevin Samuels videos. So you see old videos from your content creator that you like watching. You know what I'm saying? So if you see that, you should be able to go back in his archives and find one where he was. You know what I'm saying? Like where he was speaking to women about empowerment without trying to damage the reputation of black women. There is none of that.
No, I see. Okay, how far are you saying he went back?
I didn't see none. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying from where I looked at it, like I haven't seen anything. Even if you ask the women, they not being like, "Well, he was doing this kind of message first and all this other shit." No, he came straight out with saying like that nigga ain't shit and here's why. As far as what I saw.
Like when I went back to it, it was men who was cheating and dogging on women. He gradually grew to just if the man don't take the fucking garbage out on time, he ain't shit. If he can't pay for your hair and your nails to get done, he ain't shit. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He started out with stop fucking with men who ain't about shit. You see what I'm saying?
When you figure out your gimmick, yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you figure out your stick, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because Kevin Samuels was the same way. He went from showing you how to groom and dress like what he thought a man was to now he's just the poster boy for shitting on women. You see what I'm saying?
I think some of that he just really got a bad rap because he just his delivery. You know?
Exactly.
But you got a lot of women that come looking for that shit. He ain't gonna read me. I know he ain't gonna read me. And then he come, you know, he come for that ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think they want that shit. They want him to belittle him.
Yeah.
Because they think it ain't gonna happen, or they want the attention of it happening.
But one thing he does that I don't like is he finds something. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to find something. If they too short, that's a problem. If they 5 pounds overweight, that's a problem. If they haven't, you know what I'm saying, finished, like he always finds, like he'll ask them question after question after question, and then when that one question get a reply that's a little bit. He's like, oh, see, that's your problem right there. Oh, see, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like, and that's his new shtick. That's to me, that's his new shtick.
That's what I'm saying. He's found his stick too. You know what I'm saying? He's found his groove too. You know what he say. You know the message he's gonna deliver now. And that's the difference. It's a difference when you realize, like, it's a difference that when you make that turn and realize, okay, maybe I'll shift my message. And it's another thing when you like, okay, my message is to hurt because yeah, no, like it's, you know what I'm saying, for the amount of like props I give Captain Samuels, there is even for me, it's a little rough on the edge sometimes.
When that man asked that other man about the size of his dick, I was like, alright, you one of them new niggas. I'm straight. I ain't never, ever in my life seen a straight man ask another man about the size of his dick.
Okay, while it was a little weird though, that's important to women.
Right, to women. I don't get no. Let a woman ask a man that.
Okay, let me be transparent. I wouldn't have asked the question if I was interviewing or if I was asking the question. But since he asked him the question in the context, it makes sense.
Nah.
Because he asked him, hold on. Because this be the problem with watching him sometimes and how what he say and like shit get mixed up. It's really about it's the whole message together. He didn't just ask nigga what size his dick is because he wanted to know what size his dick was. He said, how much you making? The nigga wasn't making shit. He told me he bringing in $400 every 2 weeks. He said, how tall are you? The nigga's like 5'6". He was 5'5". He's like, okay, well, how big are you? The nigga's like damn near 300 pounds.
Okay, well, you got enough right there to condemn him, man. You don't need to know the size of a man's dick.
He tried to give him something, though. You know what I'm saying?
So he went to his dick?
Is you out here cracking some shit there, nigga?
No. He didn't act like that. He didn't act like that. He didn't yella. He didn't act like that. He didn't say you breaking backs. He didn't say you killing them guts. He said how big is your dick? He said how big is your dick?
Because he finished with telling them. He said so they don't get nothing. He said they can't even get some good dick. That's what he said.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
And they not even give. I get what you're saying. I said
nah, sketchy my ass. No, stay over there with that.
I get what he's saying. I'm saying I wouldn't have said it, but if we take in the context of two other niggas talking, it made sense.
No.
Like okay, hold on. Okay, then I'll present it like this then.
No, you ain't gotta present it no way. You're not gonna convince me of asking a man about his penis or his dick. No.
I'm not talking about. We on the same page with the shit of him actually asking the shit was weird. We ain't disagreeing on that. Alright?
I hear you.
On the same motion.
Stop it. He can't get past the fear.
Right.
I'll tell you what. Hey, I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
But no, basically what I'm saying is I get the sketchy of what he asked. But at the same time, he making a point that, man, it's a lot of niggas, who watch that show and hear him talk about how value men and think they qualify and they don't.
Man, look, that, you know what I'm saying? I get
praises and they don't qualify.
I get queer eye for the straight guy from that dude. Queer eye for the straight guy. Like now I'm questioning why you was trying to teach guys how to dress well and smell good. Now I'm questioning all that. And that nigga wrist too limp for me. I'm good. He already had questionable poses online. And then you gonna ask the man about his dick? Nah. Yes, it is drawn in the sand, concrete, blacktop, and the gravel. You stay over there, Captain Samuel. You stay over there, Captain Samuel. You know what I'm saying? You can give all the advice you want, man, but don't. That one right there. That one right there. I mean, We didn't all talk with the fellas going through something. We ain't never brought that up. So is your penis cool? No, we ain't never brought that shit up.
No, that ain't the talk you having with your people. But I guess if you're a professional.
I don't know if you try to tell the motherfucker they need to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get checked out.
That's why I said.
What do you mean? What do you mean it burns? Go to the doctor.
Right, exactly. Like yeah, that little back and forth. Woo wee. Okay.
Hey, hold on. I ain't trying to do that, but hey, I had a couple more partners be like, man, look, my shit's like, hey, look, all I can do is take you to the doctor, cuz I ain't got no white coat up here.
Right, Kevin Samuels be like, oh, pull it out, let me see, pull it out, let me see what you wear. Nah.
That's the problem right there.
Right. You see that white stuff? That shouldn't be happening. That white stuff shouldn't be happening. Like, nah, bro. Nah. Just like that old joke, what they say? That old joke is like, man, if your best friend got bit by a snake on his dick and somebody had to suck the poison out, what's gonna happen? Like, he dead, you know what I'm saying? He dead. It's your time. That's God's will. Who am I to question God's will?
You sound like Derrick Jaxn, like I just gave my life to the Lord.
Right. And you know what's gonna happen
I feel like this need to be.
And then you know what? At the funeral, ain't nobody gonna blame you. They're just gonna be like, "Oh, I understand." You know what I'm saying? I understand.
You give the eulogy in third person because your other was there and he's sullen. So he ain't want to do nothing because he just got right with the Lord. So you know what I'm saying? He ain't wanting to get himself, the real people.
And you know what? I didn't like that part neither from Jaxn punk ass when he brought in the religious aspect, because I felt like he was playing into his wife's religious beliefs. You know what I'm saying? That was some bogus shit. Cause he basically said when he accepted the Lord, his life got harder. You see what I'm saying?
That's because he needs somebody to help save it, and that's gonna get him into the church.
Exactly.
He gonna get redemption. He gonna get redemption. They gonna be coming to see him. He gonna be on top of Perry shit next. Watch.
They gonna be on the same road like with Ariana dancing.
Yeah.
And then
That would be good.
yeah, I know y'all saw that third person interview he did where he reviewed his own video. He took it down, but that shit, oh my goodness, that was the corniest shit ever.
I thought I had like the ability to troll like really well. You know what I'm saying? No, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be starting bullshit, but I can without taking troll sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I am impressed by the person who managed to troll this nigga into doing a video reaction of himself. Because the only thing
he can't possibly have a PR team. He can't.
I hope not.
this nigga's winging it. He's literally throwing the spaghetti at the wall. See if it's burn that down.
Mm-hmm. I think he's just so cocky that he think he can do it himself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because the fucked up thing, ladies, even after all of this, he's still gonna keep at least 50% of his followers because they still attracted to this motherfucker. Yeah. That's why he can promote his fucking book while talking about cheating on his wife with his wife next to him holding his hand. Y'all still gonna buy the book. Not all of y'all. But right, but a lot of y'all still gonna buy his book.
I was impressed by it. And young dude like me impressed. But I was like, alright.
He's doing it at all costs. So it's like, you know,
he lived to tell it. I know mine. Let's get real for a second. I know mine. I know who's sitting in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, death. Like, MDK, it would have been fucking, it would have been all types of violence. You know how they saying that motherfucker woke up and chose violence? That would be expected. Hey, come here. We finna do this video talking about how I cheated on you. Okay. She went live just so she could murder me on live. Just so
yeah.
Actually, I was waiting for the like still on it. I was like, something gotta happen. Like, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening.
Steve's gone next now. That's what I was with.
And if you look at the timeline, you know, because I'm a very detailed person. You look at the timeline. It was basically he got exposed Monday. He did a video Wednesday. Like, there was no in between. There was no, we went to counseling, we went to the pastor, we went on vacation, all that other bullshit. Nope, he said, we ain't gotta do all that. Tapped on the shoulder and said, listen. No, even Will and Jada took at least a week or two. Remember, after August Alsina said what he said, that round table took at least over a week. I know that for
that part.
This nigga 48 hours.
And when he tried to push us was the Will and Jada shit. Like, the reason they turned around so fast, they tried to make it like, oh, man, it's old news. We already knew about this. You know what I'm saying? This a couple months ago. Then he comes the surgeon like, oh, that was like last week.
Exactly.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Like, he didn't even check on his bitches. He didn't even make sure his bitches was gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Is that it?
I forgot about a couple of them.
Nah. That surgeon, he ain't forget about her.
I'm with Ziva on that. I'm with Invisible on that. Because
I'm telling you, it's some monsters out there that ain't even came out.
This nigga's a predator, bro.
But I'm saying, bro, but what I'm saying is, you're not gonna forget about the woman who just had an abortion.
Oh no, not at all.
The surgeon had an abortion. You ain't gonna forget about her like that. You supposed to check in with that one to make sure. Hey, you heard what they said on the internet? Man, they tripping. You cool? Like, you supposed to check in, yeah, with the surgeon. I mean, yeah. The wheel is out, but you want to make sure she not gonna be one that jump on that train. You want to at least you want to at least fill her out. You see what I'm saying?
Well, he couldn't contact nothing. And we go about what's going with the story. He better be at home, just basically like looking at this thing, right? What is you doing, man? Cause that's why I posted. I'm like, nigga, she got brothers or uncles. Like, the nigga Jackson got brothers and uncles and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, somebody do my sister like that. Somebody fucking donkey walk my sister on goddamn Instagram. That man, these niggas, he basically fucking had a leash around. That's what it felt like, bro. Yeah.
Well, they brought up they brought up her history a little bit, and they, I guess it's coming out that she had a little bit of molestation growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that got to do with self-esteem issues. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna need somebody to confirm that. That's too much of a. We're gonna take some. That's too much of. We're gonna take some leeway out this nigga.
No. She posted all this. She did one of them Aaliyah, one of them 4-page letters. You know what I'm saying? God. Yeah, she posted all of this.
I don't believe that shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm gonna say it straight up. I do not fucking believe it.
I wouldn't go with not believing it, but it makes sense why she's so hell bent on working this out and not moving on. That makes more sense to me than her saying, when I found out, I left because I wasn't happy.
How many times have you seen her before this? How many times have you heard from her before? I'm pretty sure she was active on Instagram, but like there was people who knew him in real life. And people are way more thirsty on the internet than in real life. Like the people who know you in real life, the women he was cheating with, probably really didn't know who he was. Like they knew he was somebody, but they, you know what I'm saying? Like I was getting this. I think one of the ladies that mentioned it earlier, like she was a surgeon, so she probably didn't have time to be on fucking Facebook or YouTube watching that shit. So like I can get that on that level, but it's like nobody knew about her really. When she came out and she sat down on that couch, the 90% of the people who even give a fuck about this story, that was their debut to her.
Well, his real followers knew him because he posted those wedding pictures on his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he hid her as far as she didn't have as much access through his platform, but them pictures wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they was on his page. You know how you got them Instagram people you follow on the regular? He had them photos on there.
It was hardcore followers that didn't know him.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. Just because you a hardcore follower don't mean you follow my life. You just follow me.
That's what I'm saying. Shit, I was doing so much fucking the rest of my cover. I don't know, like, everybody that's married and shit, and their spouses and shit, but I'm watching. That's what I'm saying. So, it's... That shit's creepy, bro. I feel the same way, like, with the whole... Like, I keep comparing it to Will and Jada because, honestly, that's how it felt. It just felt like the wrong way. But it felt the same way. Like, when this thing is describing how he did, what he did, and, like, the words he used, that shit's dirty, bro. He sound like a fucking predator. You know what I'm saying? And it should be, like, on some legit shit. It should be the motherfuckers like, really pissed off.
But I think that's why they not, though, because... I mean, you basically... What's that old saying? The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Like, nobody seen this coming. The ones who loved his ass, the ones who followed his ass through the pits of hell, they didn't see this coming. So they gotta figure out how to react. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Because in this cancel culture age, until a movement starts, it's kind of just sitting still. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I start it? Do I start the cancel Derrick Jaxn thing, or do I wait to see how the public, the majority feel? You know what I'm saying?
There's an unfortunate truth about cancel culture, though, and I don't want to piss somebody off by saying it, but if it doesn't hurt women, it's not gonna be canceled. Or if it doesn't hurt kids. You know what I'm saying? If men, they knew about this nigga like shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we can't cancel shit. We the bad guy.
But this ain't gonna be the same because in order for this to hurt women gotta admit they was fooled. And that's not really finna happen. That's not finna happen.
Bro, which goes back to why I say she ain't never gonna leave because she done dug her heels down in the fact that she didn't say it out her mouth in front of the world that I'm finna stand by my husband because of my faith. And she thinks she's finna back out of that?
Yeah, I could see it because she can get that mouthpiece in her ear. Girl, you are so strong. You are so wise. And you can do so much better. I can see that happening.
She's done, according to her, she's been down that road. She said this is old news. She said motherfuckers have been in her DM, they've been in her life, her family members, all that. She said motherfuckers have did all that. It can't be no right here now because you doubled down, you went off by yourself. It can't be a right here. You went off and made a decision. Like I said, it's one thing for him to have, like, go club by her, sleep, or call her while she was motherfucking mopping the floor and shit because she left. She was in the middle of cleaning the crib or some shit. And he fucking pulled her up like, hey man, go do the video. And he put her on the fucking spot.
Nah, I'm just saying, I would not be surprised if before summertime hits, you hear she's filing for a divorce. It just wouldn't shock me. It just wouldn't shock me. Seriously. Yeah, it just wouldn't shock me.
6 months,
Yeah, it just wouldn't shock me.
I mean, She should.
Because she's a woman.
She should.
She's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. They process a little different. She's a woman. You know what I'm saying?
But she's already done that, though. This is what I'm saying. Like, I hear you. But we're talking about a woman who's already done that.
No.
Left. She said she left. She said she was done. She said she wasn't coming back.
Right, but we're talking about but we're talking about a woman we were just introduced to. We don't know her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we don't give a fuck about them. That's why we just introduced to them.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't know how she get there. You know what I'm saying? But now if she stays in the forefront in the public light, we gonna learn more about her. That's why I say it wouldn't shock me. Right now, all we know is she's Derrick Jaxn's wife who got cheated on, and she loved the Lord. That's pretty much all we know.
And she lied with that nigga.
I guarantee you would not bet your life she riding with him though.
She doing it now.
No. I said your life though.
When I bet my life.
That she ride with him and she ain't going nowhere. That's what I'm saying.
I bet a previous life, but not this life. I need this.
Oh no, but okay. Put it like this: you ain't betting your right arm. You see what I'm saying?
No, I bet somebody else right arm.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You ain't betting nothing vital to you because again, we don't really know this woman.
Oh no, because she could eventually get fed up. Because hopefully she comes to me. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying like she need to stay. Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it's highly unlikely that the way she's doubling down and just knowing how maneuver careful, knowing how women typically don't like to be shown that they were wrong or that they're making the wrong move, just like you said, with them not wanting to really admit that they was being played a fool.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen right here. My thing is this: his reach has a proximity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about his reach having a proximity. Think about it like being a city, right? The farthest out people are hooked on his words. How much effect do you think his pool has on the closest people? The closer he got to people, his fucking manipulation got stronger. The chicks he wanted to just fuck and control and tell whatever he did that. So what do you think he's doing to the one he's closest to?
But that's the thing. I've seen women stay with men because they didn't know how to make it on their own, as far as just simply paying bills. And then once they realized they can pay their own bills, they was gone. You see what I'm saying? And I just look at her the same way. I just really do.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's kind of what I'm saying. She don't look like there's no other choice for her.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I guess we kind of saying the same thing. But what I'm saying is, she don't see it now. She don't see it now. But by this shit being public, and you allowing all this again, when you allow outside energy, motherfuckers change up. We see it all the time. Motherfuckers change up. You know what I'm saying?
It was one thing when it was just some shit in between the family. This shit is out of open.
Yeah, and she stepped forward herself. You know what I'm saying? She's the one putting it out. Out there. You know what I'm saying? She's making these videos trying to, you know what I'm saying, give her side of their relationship and trying to tell us who she is. You see what I'm saying?
That's more or less why I'm like, her leaving ain't gonna have to. We've seen, okay, so I will give him this credit as in to whatever he did, provided a life for them that she's probably not gonna give it all to do.
I don't know, dog.
I'm talking about financially. Because remember, like you said, some women stay with dudes who ain't shit because they don't know how to survive.
But here's my thing. We know she went to college, but we don't know what she do. We don't know about her. You get what I'm saying? We don't know what she does. We don't know if she was actually the breadwinner. You see what I'm saying? We really don't know. We just going off of the situation and what we've heard so far. We fuck around and find out tomorrow she got a fucking master's or in some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with that. I can see her being like the official money winner because his shit was subject to this. His hustle and his shit was subject to it possibly collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the internet went away tomorrow, his money was gone.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Her job is probably something that's more along the line of a career as instead of him becoming a guru.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. However, like I said, there's a lifestyle behind being a Derrick Jaxn.
Now look at her. She's so plain Jane. Do you really think she's a lifestyle? You know, like the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just didn't get that. I didn't get that Hollywood vibe. I mean, look how she presents herself.
It ain't Hollywood. It's like you said, okay, we've seen them be together since they was young, basically, since they was in college.
Mm-hmm.
So all she knows is him. All her growth is with him.
No, that's what we think. We don't know if she has sad dick.
I mean, I hope she did. Honestly, I hope she did. Shit. That's all that nigga did. I hope she did. I hope it eventually come up and one of these days. That was weak. Y'all niggas that was weak. I ain't gonna say that.
I'm just saying right now. I'm just saying right now the narrative is so just cut with her, and I'm just saying nobody's that cut. Nobody's that figured out that fast. You know what I'm saying? We just met this woman, and we already think she was a virgin who gave herself up to Derrick Jaxn and nobody else. We are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put nothing past nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm pretty sure while she was split up with him, that be the time when women have their fun too.
Exactly.
On the whole split up thing, and then there's a lot of babies around this. Yeah.
And that's why I say I don't put it past her saying, you know what, I'm good, I'm cool. Let's just stop.
6 months.
That I don't see. I hope it happens. Like I said, it's one of the things that it's like you want it to happen really bad. Like I want her to do that for her, not because he's a piece of shit, but because she don't deserve to have her fucking name drugged through the mud like that. She does not deserve to be presented like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hard on black women. I would never fucking present my woman like that, man. Ever.
Yeah, he really, I'm sorry. He really, I mean, yeah, the cheating and all that, yeah, okay. But he really shitted on her with this whole live video. I mean, for real. It was like he just said, alright, fuck it, I do it. But who told you to do it? I think he just really was like, you know what? We gonna do this. It's gonna all be good. I think he really thought that shit. When they see you sitting next to me, we gonna be good.
For the girl to see why it was he was cheating.
I said the same fucking thing, Vizzle. I said the same thing.
He ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny ain't shit.
Exactly. I said he wanted us to see this homely woman, this plain Jane woman who had his back, but he wanted to present her a certain way so motherfuckers would be like, I understand.
Yep.
For real.
He ain't gonna do a comment on, don't worry about it.
Cause he didn't want her looking all fly and sexy and cute and shit, because your dog ass just opened the door to her DMs.
You gonna get the Benz repo, don't worry about it. 6 months.
Shit, might be faster than that, hot girl summer. Hot girl summer.
Boy.
She already got the fatigues.
All you gotta do is go out on a revenge tour. You just gotta get pictures of somebody.
Yep.
And the bad part is, do you know how many, and this is a fucked up thought, but do you know how many niggas that don't like him that he willing to slide in his wife DM?
Drake.
Exactly.
No, Drake will take her out just to put him on blast.
Yep. Yeah.
Don't let it be a nice skin nigga. Let's go. Let's go one time.
You say one time for the fun time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, I brought up Drake because he got that kind of thing.
Yes, he do. That nigga rent out the shed aquarium.
No doubt. Totally fine.
Alright, y'all, man. Once again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Be on the lookout. Yella, Daylight Player, new shit. It's called, what's the name, Yella?
What's that?
Shooting from the Script. Y'all be on the lookout, man. Shooting.
Radio presents Shooting from the Script.
Yeah.
It's the latest, hottest new wrestling podcast. It's gonna be found on Facebook and you can find it on Twitch under my Twitch channel. 5 Little 5. You can find the show probably every Wednesday, and I stream most nights.
And on that note, we up.